Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another Marvel Champions playthrough. As I said last week, we're going to be going through the heroes in release order. We're going to kind of be doing, I didn't mention this, but we're going to be kind of doing the villains in kind of a similar way. Modular sets and things like that will end up being thrown in, but we'll kind of stick with Cycle 1 and 2 stuff. As we are seeing today, we've got Crossbones here. So we're using Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. So we've got, he's his alter ego side, he's 6 hand size, 9 hit points. Futurist, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 to your hand, discard the others. Limit once per round, he recovers 3. He's got the Genius trait. We got the Iron Man side, he's 2/1/1. You get +1 hand size for each tech upgrade you control to a maximum hand size of 10. So he normally just has 1. So we want to get some upgrades out there to kind of help with that. We're going to be going against Crossbones here. So Crossbones 1, he's 1/1. While Crossbones has a weapon attachment, his attack gains piercing, discarding tough statuses. He just kind of tells us what it is. 12 hit points. We've got our encounter deck with 3 modular sets. We have Kree Militants, which is actually part of the cycle. I haven't even seen them yet. A Mess of Things and the Anachronauts. And then obviously this is the experimental weapons deck, so we're shuffling that up. We've got Attack on Mount Athena. So Crossbones 1 and 2, experimental weapons, and 3 modular sets. Setup is created experimental weapons deck and set it next to the main scheme, which I've got right here. And then this one will move on at 3 threat. When revealed, reveal the top card of the experimental deck. So we're going to do that, which is going to be Exosuit attached to the villain. They get +1 scheme, +1 attack. And then so you can spend 1 of each resource to discard this card. So probably going to want to do that. Okay, sorry. I mean, you didn't see any difference, but my dog was being bad. So, alright, so let's go ahead and draw up. We're using Protection as our aspect here. Okay. So we've got, this is decent because we've got 2 tech upgrades we can get out right off the bat. So we've got Powered Gauntlets. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, 2 if you have the trait. Exhaust this to remove a threat from the scheme or for each. So this could be good early on. I just don't like the fact that got my doubles. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll just run through this. We'll just take it as is. So we're going to go ahead and do Futurist. So we're going to look at the top 3 cards of our deck. We've got Pepper Pots, Exhaust Pepper to generate the resource on top card of your discard pile. You got Repulsor Blast. Deal 1 damage to an enemy and discard the top 5 cards of your deck. You get oh, that might be interesting. 2 damage per. And we've got Black Widow. Yeah, we'll get Repulsor Blast. So those 2 get discarded. Okay. Am I going to regret this? We're going to flip up to Iron Man. We are going to... I need to get these out. And I want to do this. We're going to spend Genius for Powered Gauntlets. So, Exhaust Powered Gauntlets, deal 1 damage to an enemy, but 2 instead if you have the aerial trait. So we've got that out. It's going to increase our hand size by 1. Let's discard Supersonic Punch for Mark 5 Helmet. Exhaust. Mark 5 Helmet, remove a threat from a scheme. For each scheme instead if you have an aerial trait. So don't have aerial yet. We need the boots. And let's go with Repulsor Blast. So I'm going to discard my double for Repulsor Blast. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. For each printed yellow resource, deal 2 damage to that enemy. So 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 total damage. Okay, and then our hand size. Oh, and I can do something. Let's hit for 2 or for 1, and then we'll. Oh, not that. We'll ready back up. My hand size is 3. Oh, there are the boots. Okay, so we're gonna add threat to the main scheme. He's going to swing for 2. We're going to take the hit, so 2, 3. And then we're going to draw an encounter card. And it's Crossbones Assault. When defeated, Crossbones activates against the player who defeated the scheme. Great. Okay. We are going to... Oh, why didn't I exhaust this to get the to do 1 damage to him earlier? That's okay. I'm trying to think here. So we're going to get aerial. We'll get an additional hit point, and this is a tech, so it'll give us an additional piece of hand size. We might let this go because we'll get a bit of a buffer. Oh, I don't know. So we got to... Yeah, this was not... I don't think it was a good idea. So we'll discard Preemptive Strike for Rocket Boots. Rocket Boots comes into play. You get +1 hit point. Exhaust Rocket Boots and spend a blue resource to gain aerial until the end of the phase. We'll exhaust to remove threat. We are going to exhaust to do 1 damage. We are going to thwart 2. He will activate against us, so he'll attack. Oh, wrong thing. He'll attack for 2. Just 2. We're going to flip. We're going to do Futurist. So we're going to look at the top 3 cards. Oh, we're going to discard those 2 and we're going to keep Arc Reactor. And I'm going to discard Med Team and we're going to draw up 2, 6. Okay. This is Nova's who I need to get out. So we're going to try to work on that. We're going to add threat to the main scheme. He's going to scheme for 2, 3, 4, 5, which is enough to move this on to the Infinity Stone. So when reveal the top card of the experiment deck. It needs 6 to move on, and it starts with 1. So the top card of the experiment deck is going to be Laser Rifle, forcing her up in the middle and attacks. This gains range, and then we can spend those resources to discard this card. So we're going to kind of need to get rid of some of those things. But now we're going to take our counter card, Kree Commando, Patrol. Well, this minions engage with you. You cannot thwart the main scheme. Oh, dear. Okay. 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 So we're going to save Nova, but I do want to play energy for Arc Reactor. So exhaust Arc Reactor, ready Iron Man. So we've got that. Oh, but I kind of want Energy Barrier because it's going to give us another tech. Let's do Futurist. Top 3 cards. Okay. Oh, but this gives us 6 hit points. And this would give us 3. But I can get this out and do this and maybe come back on this one. So we're going to keep Power Protection, discard the other 2. We're going to discard Power Protection for Energy Barrier. Use 3 reflection counters. Interrupt. When you would take any amount of damage, remove 1 counter from here to prevent 1 damage and deal 1 damage to that enemy. This is important just for the tech perspective. We're going to discard the other Energy Barrier for Endurance to give us 3 more health. We're going to flip to Iron Man. Oh, I don't have a blue resource. We can move threat. I can't remove threat from the scheme. So I can do 1, 2, 3 to Kree Commando. Or 3 to Crossbones and move them on, but I kind of want to wait. Okay, we're going to swing for 1. Do this to exhaust, swing for 2 on him. And then exhaust this to deal another damage. Okay, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to, our hand size is now 6. Okay, we're going to add threat to the main scheme. He's going to hit for 1, 2, 3. I've got preemptive strike, and I've also got energy barrier. So he's going to hit for 3. We're going to take it. We're going to flip this. It's going to do 1, so we're going to take 4 damage. I'm going to exhaust one of these to prevent one of those damages. Or I'm going to remove a counter and then deal damage back to him. So it's going to be 1 damage back to him. We're going to take 3. And then the Kree Commando is going to hit for 2. Do I want to take another one of these? When you take any amount of damage, remove a counter from here to prevent 1. So we're going to do that. We'll prevent 1 damage and then hit him back for 1. We're going to look at the top. We're going to grab the top card off of here, which is business problems. Exhaust each upgrade you control and discard this obligation, or flip over and... Okay. I guess we're going to flip and exhaust to remove this from the game. I don't know if that was the right play, but we'll make it work. Okay. So, I need to get rid of some of this junk that's on him. Let's do Futurist. Oh, I want these... Do I want these counters? Yeah, we're going to do that. Although I've got a lot of big stuff in my hand, which is kind of problematic. Let's see. Stark Tower, we can remove the topmost upgrade, which will be Mark 5 armor. I do kind of want to get rid of some of this stuff, though. But Medbay, like, I just have too many big things. I think that's where I'm kind of messed up at the moment. Let's hold on to this for a moment. And I want this out. So I'm going to discard... I don't have a fist resource. I'm going to discard this, this, and this for my 3 resources to get rid of Exosuit. We're going to discard these 2 for Enhanced Awareness. So Enhanced Awareness is going to come out. Exhaust Enhanced Awareness to remove 1 mental counter from it to generate a blue resource. It's going to start with 3 mental counters. And I think that's it. There's our encounter card for getting decked. Oh, we have another powered gauntlet. So this we'll do some damage next round. Okay, so here's our hand. So he's gonna we're gonna add 1 here. He's gonna scheme for 1. We'll do emergency. So when the villains actually we hold on to emergency. I'm fine with that. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is gonna pop. So that's gone. We've got the getaway. When revealed, reveal the top card here. We're going to add 1 here, and when this ends, we lose the game. So is that 3, 4, 5, 6? It'll flip. So maybe I do this. I do this to stop it, and then it'll come in for 6. We've got Energy Shield. He gains Retaliate, and we have discard a blue and a yellow to discard this card. Okay, so encounter card number 1. Full auto. Alter Ego Surge, so this gets discarded. Kree Command, oh gosh. And then we've got another card here, which is Raid the Armory. Insight 1. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a weapon is discarded and reveal that card. Okay. So we're going to Insight 1, then discard cards till weapons. We've got Crossbones Machine Gun. Attach 2 counters to it, and then when Crossbones attacks you, remove 1 counter from this card to discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons from the card discarded. Okay. This is like a really bad situation. But we'll figure it out. We'll do Futurist. We're going to discard these two for Repulsor Blast. Oh dear. Okay. I need to deal with these guys. And I need to remove some threat. So we're going to flip. We are going to exhaust Enhanced Awareness to activate Rocket Boots to give us Aerial. We're going to exhaust this to do 2 damage to take out Kree Commando. I'm going to thwart 2. No, I can't thwart 2 yet. I need like a blocker. I don't have very much health. He comes in. What does he come in with? He comes in at 14. Give him his machine gun, which he already has. I have to do a bunch of damage to him right now to swing this. So I've got another one of these, which will hit for 2. And I want to do this. And I, in theory, could do a ton of damage with this. Because at most I could do 11. I hit him for 2, do 11, hit him for 1, and then 1 again, which would put him at 13, leaving him 1 health. And then I could preemptive strike him possibly and not lose the game. Can I do that? Will that work out? Okay, we're gonna bet. That's like a really interesting bet. So we're gonna try. We're gonna go for it. Okay. Although the smarter thing would be maybe to do med team and heal 2. But what, you know what? Whatever. We're just gonna do it. We are gonna discard Helicarrier and med team for another power gauntlet, and we're gonna exhaust that to do 2 damage. We're gonna hit him for 2. Oh, he's got retaliate. Yep. We're gonna take the 1 from the retaliate. So that phase is gone. We're bringing out Crossbones 2. While Crossbones has a weapon, he gains piercing, and then when revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for Crossbones machine gun, attach to Crossbones, and shuffle the encounter deck. He's already got it, but we will shuffle the encounter deck. Look, I'm either dying right now, or we're about to go all in on this. Maybe this isn't a good idea. I've got 3 health, and I'm going to be taking a bunch of damage next round. If I do Repulsor Blast, I can maybe take out the Kree Commando and then thwart the rest of the stuff, but I'm not really in a good position to do a whole lot next round. Because he swings on me for 3, even if I block him. I can block some of it. I'm gonna take damage from this. I didn't think this through very well. You know what? Then let's just go for Crossbones. So we're gonna discard Power of Protection for Repulsor Blast. Do 1, nothing, 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 and 2, 3. So we're gonna do 5 to him, which we're going to take a damage for. That was a bet that I did not deal with very well. I don't think we can win this. I'm going to thwart 2. Now I can't thwart because of Kree Commando. And I can't really swing because it's going to not matter. I'll hit Kree Commando twice. We're going to end our turn. We're going to see if this does anything. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is a hand size of 7. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, that would have been better last round. Okay, I'm going to add threat to the main scheme. He's going to attack for 3, and then when Crossbones attacks you, remove a counter from this. So I think the Force Interrupt happens first. Discard the top card here. It's got 2 boost icons. We're going to take 2 indirect damage, and we die. So actually, I'm going to run this back. Okay, so we're going to try this again here. Let's go ahead and finish setup. We're going to give him a card from the deck. He's going to get Energy Shield. He's going to get Retaliate. We can spend a... oh, I got to reset the health. We can spend a yellow and a red. Oops. There we go. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got 2 armor pieces straight off the bat, or 2 tech pieces there. We can actually play both of them, but it's not going to really do us a whole lot. I might run this, though, just to give myself some health boost here. So I think we're going to do that. So we're going to leave it as is. Let's do Futurist. Oh. I'm going to keep Strength and discard these 2. Let's use Strength to play out Arc Reactor, so we can exhaust to ready Iron Man. Let's discard Genius and War Machine for Mark 5 armor, so gain 6 hit points. Put us at 15, which is a little meatier there. I could get rid of... So let's do this. We're going to flip the Iron Man. I'm going to discard both of these to get rid of that. We're going to swing for 1 and then exhaust this to swing for another 1. Put him down to 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're getting set up here. So we're going to add a threat to the scheme. He's going to hit us for 1. We're going to take it. So 1, 2, 3. Caught off guard, discard an upgrade or support card. If no cards, discard this way. Ooh, I gotta get rid of Arc Reactor. That's a bummer. Okay. We'll discard Avengers Mansion for Rocket Boots. We get a hit point. Let's thwart for 2. We're gonna flip over. We'll do Futurist. Oh, the other Rocket Boots. But this will help me get out Luke Cage. But I want the Rocket Boots. So we're going to discard these 2 for Rocket Boots and then discard Luke Cage for another Rocket Boots. So at the moment, it's going to give us we've got plus 8 health. So we're kind of in a good spot health-wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we're going to add threat to the main scheme. He's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. This is going to move on to the next set here for the Infinity Stone. It's going to add this here, and he's going to get a weapon. He'll get Laser Rifle. When the villain attacks, he gains range. We can discard a yellow and red resource. Was that? Did I discard the right resources from earlier? I think I did. If I discarded the wrong resources, my bad. I think I discarded the correct resources from earlier, or I could have made it work either way. Okay. We've got Puck. I don't know how to say this person's name. When revealed, discard an ally or support you control. Oh, I don't have any supports. Thank goodness. Okay. Okay. 3 attack, though. That's kind of rough. All right. So we've got this, and we got Nova. And Nova's kind of the thing that this deck is for, is getting Nova out. So we may want to get him out, but I don't have a lot to do that with, and I want to get my armor back, so we may want to play this. So let's do Futurist. We're going to discard these two and keep energy. We're going to play energy for Stark Tower. So Stark Tower is exhaust Stark Tower. Choose a player. That player returns a topmost tech upgrade from their discard pile to their hand. Oops, it's going to be us. We're going to exhaust it to return Arc Reactor back to our hand. So I kind of want to deal with this dude here. I can't give myself aerial. And I kind of want to get rid of this. But for me to get rid of this, I have to do Repulsor Blast to get rid of it. But we can take some hits. So we're going to discard Nova and Med Team for Arc Reactor. I'm going to flip up to Iron Man. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have a hand size of 5. I can swing for 2, 3. I can't swing for enough. So we're going to discard Emergency to play Repulsor Blast on him. I feel like it's kind of a waste, but we're going to have to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Are you kidding me? Well, he's dead at least. Good Lord. And then I'm going to thwart one, and we're going to exhaust this and swing on him for 1, bringing him down to 9. We're going to ready up. I'm going to keep the Power Gauntlets in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to put us up to a 5 hand size. Okay. We're going to have threat to the main scheme. He's going to hit us for 2. I'm going to take the hit. 2, 3, 4. If this activation is attack against piercing, oh, that's fine. There's 4 there. We're going to flip over counter card. The villain attacks you. Ugh. That's going to mean there are 2. That's fine. I'll take the hit. 2. You're stunned. Awesome. Okay. All right. So we're going to discard Emergency and Enhanced Reflexes for Power Gauntlet. I'm going to swing for 1. We're going to get rid of the tough status. We're going to do this to flip back up. I'm going to exhaust this to do a damage. I'm going to discard both of these to get rid of this. We're going to thwart 2. I'm going to flip over. We're going to exhaust this. Do I have a tech card that I've thrown away? Energy Barrier. And then we're going to ready up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I think we're getting there. We're getting there. We're going to add threat to the main scheme. He's going to scheme for 1, 2, 3. We're going to do the encounter card, which is Gang Up. He's going to gain Surge. Full Auto. Surge. Hard as Nails. When revealed, give a villain a tough status card. If you cannot, heal 3 damage instead. So he's going to get tough. That's okay. Okay. So if I were to do Stark Tower, what tech card's coming back to me? Okay, it's another Energy Barrier. I kind of want an ally out. And I kind of want this for the boots. So we'll do Stark Tower for that Energy Barrier. Oh, I'm going to heal for 3. I'm going to flip up. We're going to exhaust this to ready Iron Man. This will do 2 damage, which isn't really going to do us a whole lot. This will remove threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I get this out, that's 6. That'll put us at our maximum hand size. We'll discard energy barrier for Mark V helmet. And then I'm going to discard helicarrier and energy barrier for enhanced awareness. We're going to get our 3 mental counters. I'll swing for 1 to get rid of this. I'm going to spend a counter and do this and exhaust the boots to gain aerial. So I've got aerial, so we're going to hit for 2 and then remove a threat. Okay. And I think that's it, and we're going to go ahead and just leave it as is. And we're going to draw up to 7. Okay, I think this is going to be a better, we have a better handle on what's going on now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so our hand size is 7 right now. Okay, so we're going to add threat. He's going to hit for 1. We're going to take the damage. 1, just 1 damage. We're going to add a bad card here. So we've got the first bad card here, which is Crossbones is machine guns. When Crossbones attacks you, remove 1 counter from here. Discard top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on the discarded card. Basically got 2 uses. We've got this one, which is Raid the Armory. Discard cards on the encounter deck until a weapon is discarded and reveal that card. So that's not a weapon. That's not a weapon. That's not a weapon. Not a weapon. Okay. I mean, I'm sure we'll get there eventually, right? I don't think there are any weapons. Which is funny to me. Yep, no weapons. So we're going to add an acceleration token for that, but we've basically fulfilled that. Okay, so right now, to minimize the amount of uses the Crossbones machine gun gets, we're going to try to just take him out right now. That will make him change form, and then we will, or like, move up to the next form. But I do want to do a little bit of thwarting here. So we're going to have to kind of sort that out here for the moment. Okay, so I need to do some thwarting. And I kind of want Black Widow for that. But I've got Nova. So let's exhaust this and this to get aerial. We're going to swing for 2 on that. That's 2. I could do 3, 4, putting him at 2, which is not enough, but I want to remove some threat while I've got some time. So we'll probably try to get Black Widow out. So I'm going to discard Energy Barrier, Emergency, and Nova for Black Widow. Interrupt when Black Widow, when a card is revealed from the encounter deck, exhaust Black Widow and spend a blue resource, cancel the effect of that card, then reveal another card from the encounter deck. She's going to come and play. We're going to thwart 2. Just take a consequential damage. We're going to thwart 2. We're going to ready Iron Man. We're going to swing for 1. I guess I swing for another one and do this to thwart 1 off of there. Now I'll leave the 2 off. It's fine. And I'm going to discard... preemptives. No, I'll keep everything. I'm not in a hurry. A lot of preemptive strikes. Okay, 2 is going to get added. He is going to attack me we are going to take the hit, but first we're going to just do this. So we're going to remove a counter, discard the top card of the deal, take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons. There are 2, so we're going to take 2 damage. He's going to hit for 1. Just 1. Okay. Crossbones Assault. When defeated, Crossbones activates against the player that defeated the scheme. Okay. Oh, this gets unexhausted. Okay, Argo. So I want to take him out. And we're going to go do that right now. I'm going to exhaust this and exhaust this for the aerial. We're going to hit for 2, for 3. This side's gone. He's going to come in. So if he has a weapon attached, he gains piercing, and then when revealed, the encounter deck for his thing, he's got it already. He's at 14 health. I'm going to shuffle this just because it says to. I am going to exhaust this to do 1 threat off of both of those. We are going to discard a preemptive strike for repulsor blast. So it's going to do 1, 0, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Putting him at 5. Okay, well, I think we've got this one. This is not going to be too bad. I didn't misread that, right? Deal 1 damage to an enemy. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. For each printed yellow resource, deal 2 additional damage. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. Making that 9 total. We'll discard Helicarrier for Endurance to give ourselves an additional 3 hit points. I think just to kind of pat ourselves a bit. And then let's ready up. Okay. So we're going to add 3 threat to the scheme. 1 for the normal, 1 for this, 1 for this. So we're still good there. He's going to attack. We're going to discard a boost icon, a boost card to do 0 additional damage. Now this thing is gone. He's going to attack for 2. We're going to block with Black Widow. We're going to do 4. And then we are going to do the encounter card, which is going to be Kree Private, Quick Strike. He attacks me. He'll attack me for 1. I'm going to take the hit. All right, and it's our go. And while we're at it, let's just do this. So we're going to exhaust this and discard this to generate aerial. And then, I mean, if we want to, there's 2 damage there. And then we're gonna play Genius for Supersonic Punch, and that's 8 damage, and the game's over. All right, so we won. So we lost in 20 minutes, and then we won in 18. So, or something like that. I guess I could have done Preemptive Strike. I don't know. We won, though. Iron Man didn't even really do the protection stuff. Protection is the one aspect that I feel like I have the least amount of understanding with. Like, it's the least intuitive for me to kind of comprehend. Like, obviously, there's a lot of cards are defensive cards. And maybe this works well with Iron Man already because I'm doing all these things to boost up health. But, like, I don't know that I did anything specific, like, really specific to my stuff, aside from playing Black Widow, which is just an ally. So, I don't know. I'm still wrapping my head around protection. Justice and aggression are very straightforward, and leadership's fairly straightforward. So, I don't know. Anyway, that's going to be it for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.